national spokesperson for the Trump campaign. Katrina, great to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Happy birthday, first of all.
Oh, thank you.
Great way for you to celebrate it.
I can't imagine it being anywhere else.
Should Ted Cruz endorse Donald Trump tonight?
Absolutely, Megyn. Look, in the beginning, it was Donald Trump. Everyone questioned if he'd be loyal to the party. And he signed that pledge, and he committed to doing everything that he could for party unity. He's been meeting with leaders. He's been talking to grassroots. He's been going all over the country meeting with governors and senators and representatives because of his commitment to unite the party. And now it's time for the senator to do the same.
I know they spoke, Ted Cruz and Donald Trump. Do you know how that went?
No, they are not talking about what they've discussed, but they have talked, and Mr. Trump invited Senator Cruz to speak again, making that effort to unify the party. Mr. Trump understands how important that is going into November.
Does Ted Cruz get that done if he doesn't say, come on, let's get behind Donald Trump?
I think if he doesn't endorse, it's really more reflection on him, not really on Mr. Trump. I mean, if we've seen the attempts to stop Mr. Trump, if they failed miserably. In the Rules Committee, 87-12 was the vote. During the roll call, there's so much support here for Mr. Trump. We're talking about 13 million Republican votes, breaking the record, 38 states. Mr. Trump is the nominee.
Senator Cruz's people still aren't there. They're booing Trump's plane. Which, I mean, what do you like? Once again, Donald Trump overshadows Ted Cruz. I mean, it was really unbelievable.
Well, it was a sign. It is a time to acknowledge that Donald Trump won the primary, and it's time to back the nominee.
It was divine intervention.
It was divine intervention, and that's perfect for Senator Cruz. A lot of these individuals feel like this is God's plan. But the one thing we know as believers is sometimes our plan isn't God's plan.
Do you agree with Chris Christie that it's a character moment for Ted Cruz?
Absolutely.
He was saying, after, as he put it, the way he kissed his butt in the first 6 months of the campaign, and then they fell apart, Cruz and Trump, that this is a character-defining moment for Ted Cruz.
It is, and more
you
importantly...
used to work for Ted Cruz. I want the audience to know. You worked for both of them.
I volunteered for his campaign, absolutely. And this is why it's much more important for Senator Cruz, because he is the candidate of the people. He is the one that runs on the Constitution and wants to put government back in the hands of the people. Well, the people made their decision, and now it's time to act accordingly.
What do you make of it? Because tonight we're not just going to see Ted Cruz. We're going to see Marco Rubio. We're going to see Governor Walker, all of whom have been so harshly critical of Donald Trump. He was, of course, harshly critical of them as well. But there's been a lot of bad blood, particularly in this election cycle. How full-throatedly do they need to come out in favor of Donald Trump? And do you think really the party and these guys can let bygones be bygones?
I think so. And I think that when they do come out and give their speeches, some of them are going to just support the nominee, some of them just want to support the party, and some will support Donald Trump. And that may be enough for a lot of voters. However, it's different with Senator Cruz simply because he was very popular among the base. He was right there up into the bitter end with Mr. Trump. And they did have a very nice relationship early on. And this is more about Senator Cruz keeping his commitment and honoring the party nominee.
So what are you, a Leo?
Cancer.
Cancer, okay. Good cat, great to see you.
Great to be here.
Thank you for being here.